To show you, these are the first pictures that we received just a short time ago. Incredible to see these two leaders face to face trying to talk about an end to the war in Ukraine. Remember, the last meeting between the two of them was disastrous inside the Oval Office that devolved into a shouting match. Now
there's something poetic almost about this. Next is this second meeting, or the meeting after that one, being inside the basilica. They are inside St. Peter's Basilica, as if they've just drawn up two chairs and decided impromptu, all right, we'll sit down.
In this picture, too, you see French President Macron and Keir Starmer, the British Prime Minister there, as well, trying to bring them together. What's not clear is what progress they have made, if any. We are told there is possibly I haven't seen the very latest, but a second meeting happening after this funeral mass where details could come about. And John Allen, you know, the last time we saw a papal funeral was 20 years ago, and there was a diplomatic breakthrough then.
Yeah, that's right. The president of Israel actually had the opportunity to shake hands with Bashar al-Assad of Syria and Mohammad Khatami of Iran, two countries that do not recognize the right of Israel to exist, and is probably as close as they've ever come to doing so in their history. It was a kind of handshake diplomacy at the Pope's funeral. And again, it is a reminder that the Pope has this unique power to convene, and we're seeing that again here today. Both in life and in death, absolutely no one on the planet says no to an invitation from the Pope. And in that sense, if there is some sort of opportunity for Trump and Zelenskyy to make progress towards peace in Ukraine, it would be such a fitting final tribute to Francis's legacy as a sort of peace pope.
Mm-hmm. And also, Francis was really about process. He was about small steps. You don't have to arrive at any final thing for him. It was about these encounters, you know, the famous dialogue. And that was always what he was emphasizing and what he was looking for. I don't think he ever had the idea that he had to have a certain outcome. It was important to him that people sit down, you know, whether it's inside a basilica or in a boardroom, but that at least the goodwill effort was there. If you're sitting down with somebody, he feels like that would get you, and he would repeat that over and over.
And that was one of the things I asked Pope Francis about in our interview, is what gives him hope. Let's take a listen. When you look at the world, what gives you hope?
Todo.
Everything. You see tragedies, but you also see so many beautiful things. You see heroic mothers, heroic men, men who have hopes and dreams, women who look to the future. That gives me a lot of hope. People want to live, people forge ahead, and people are fundamentally good. We are all fundamentally good. Sometimes we are a little mischievous, sinners, but the heart is good.